It's Aquarium Monday on Daily Download. It's on your Daily Download doing our Aquarium Monday feature from the Two Oceans Aquarium. We are here at the Ocean exhibit with Maryke. She's our new good friend, everyone. And today we're going to speak about other good friends of ours, the Stingrays. Tell us a little bit about them.
Yes, stingrays are lovely. I actually call the big stingrays we have in this exhibit magic carpets because they fly around. So stingrays fall in the same group as sharks. Sharks and rays, they're elasmobranchs because they don't have bone, they've cartilage. And what makes stingrays actually quite impressive is it always looks like they've got a face on their stomachs, basically. However, it's not quite a face, but they do have a mouth at the bottom end and very interesting teeth and jaw structure. So they actually call it pavement teeth. So it's like little cobbles. So it's not sharp. It's not going to really hurt. They usually use pressure and they suck their food in. And then they've got, and we'll see when they swim over the gill slits, for breathing, of course. And then right on top, they've got these two holes, which are called spiracles, where they pull water in to flush over the gills all the time, because now they really bottom dwellers and that's where they feed. So they're on sand and things all the time. So imagine if you breathe in sand.
It was at the bottom.
So they can flush those gills all the time, which is really cool. So the stingrays that we have here, we've got a few species, but the really big ones are called short-tailed stingrays. And you find them along our coastline up to Mozambique and also in areas like Australia. They get really big. These ones are actually still quite small.
No way.
Yes. They can get like up to 4 meter length, but that's with a tail included, and nice 2 meters wide. That's a real magic carpet.
Oh, yes.
But they're lovely creatures. We really enjoy showing them. We're also in this exhibit that's got that beautiful honeycomb stingray. So that came from Durban. We work very closely with our friends at Ushaka SeaWorld. We've got 3 short-tailed stingrays. We actually received as little pups. So stingrays, interestingly enough, are ovoviviparous, which means the babies in the egg cases hatch in the mothers. So it's as if they're pregnant, but they're not mammals.
Right.
So the 2 of them popped out of a very stressed stingray that was stuck in a trick net.
Oh, no.
So they've been here since they were tiny little tots, and they clearly love their space because they've grown so beautifully, and our visitors love seeing them eat. You know, we get them to swim up the front window, and then you can see their mouth, and you can see the gill slits, and it's just a lovely thing to view during the day.
And what does their diet consist of?
So stingrays eat a whole range of things. They're a bit more scavenger because they're bottom dwellers. So we give them some squid, we give them some white mussel, sometimes they get hake. We supplement it with vitamins to make sure they get what they need. But out in the ocean they'll also have crabs, so whatever they can find along the bottom they will eat.
I was going to ask you if they ever eat crab, because you say the teeth are not really sharp, but like you said,
it crushes. Yes, crabs better watch out.
Crabs, watch out.
Yes. So you can see these stingrays also off Cape Point actually, and we've seen quite a few of them off Long Beach and Simonstown, which is really nice. Often see them in Stray Spy along our coastline, and they're gentle giants. So often residents in those areas almost adopt them. So if you go and snorkel there, you'll see the same ones frequently. So they also become friends even when they're in the wild, which is lovely.
I wanted to ask you about that because their name's Stingray, so you think that they might be jellyfish don't go near that.
No, so it's a ray, and then they've got a little sting, a barb on the base of the tail, which you will see when they swim past. So those they do use for defense. But you really, really, really have to annoy or threaten a stingray for it to actually try and hurt you. We've had no problems. We don't take the barbs off. A lot of aquariums actually do. We don't. They're really gentle, but if under threat, from predators.
Yeah.
They will use their stings. Yes,
Yeah.
they can sting.
Yeah. But I mean, the human fatality rate isn't sky high or anything
No,
like that.
I know very few people who get stung, and when they do, it's accidentally. For instance, if they fish and they catch one and it's flopping around on a boat, it might use it in
Oh,
defense.
okay. Right.
Or a lot of people will know the story about Steve Irwin from Australia, the wildlife presenter.
Yeah, yeah.
He died because of a stingray sting, but
Yes.
he swam into it. So he wasn't,
Oh,
it
okay.
unfortunately actually was his fault, and he wasn't wearing a wetsuit.
Oh,
So there was nothing to like just bounce it off a bit. But we dive with them every day.
Yeah.
We pat them, we play with them,
Oh,
we
that's
feed
so
them, we love them.
sweet.
So
That is so sweet.
absolutely no threat to us, yes.
Okay. Well, you have many of them. And sometimes with fish, I can't really tell the difference between male and female.
Yes.
Can you tell the difference between male and female
Absolutely,
stingrays?
yes. So stingrays, sharks, all the males have got claspers, which are these long protruding things sort of at the base of the tail as well. It almost looks like long fingers,
Oh, okay.
which they use for sperm transfer when they mate.
Oh,
And obviously the females don't have those. Yes.
Okay.
So very easy to see if you look at the underside of a shark as well as a
Yeah.
stingray.
Okay. Well, if you encounter your stingray and it has fingers at the bottom of it, you know to call him a he.
Yes.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much, Maryke, for talking about these gentle giants of the ocean with us. Thank you so much for joining us.
Absolute pleasure.
And this has been your Aquarium Monday feature only on Daily Download. This has been Aquarium Monday.